I've been here before, so I do like it a lot. I have some friends here, so I'm really excited to be back. Yeah, and eat. I'm excited to eat more food. Yes.
Have you done your research on the Filipino food?
Have I done my research?
On the Filipino food?
I've eaten most of it already. So
Already?
What
yes.
in particular?
Was sisig? Sisig?
Sisig?
Yeah, I ate a lot of
You
that.
enjoyed it?
Yes.
Of course,
Yeah.
who doesn't love sisig?
The thing is, a lot of people, I'm from California, but the food's really kind of boring compared to Asia. So every time I get to go back to Asia or even the Philippines or Vietnam or something like that, I really enjoy it because the food is so much better. It has taste. But I love burgers too, so whatever, yeah.
It's obvious you like eating.
Yes.
Isn't it a problem when you're maintaining your figure for cosplay?
Okay, so I would have to thank my mom because my metabolism is pretty high. Yeah, so I can eat anything I really want, but in portions. So I kind of eat in portions. So I eat 5 times a day, but small portions. Not like a whole huge meal, like for the whole day or something. That would just kill me. So yeah.
But do you still do workouts?
Yeah, I take walks with my dog, and working out pretty much like I work a lot, so I think that's a workout in itself.
Yes.
I barely sleep. I mean, which is not a good thing, but I do work out with my, I go on runs with my dog, so it's nice.
How do you find the Filipino people?
How do I find Oh, everyone's very friendly. We have a lot in common, I think. In the geek side, I pretty much I really like Voltus. Like I love mecha, so I've been into all these robots for my whole life. So I like Voltus. I love Gundam a lot. I'm actually debuting a new Gundam costume here, but it's not going to be an actual Gundam because I can't ship it. It's really hard to ship. But I made up my own idea of a Xeon character, so it will be debuting here. So yeah.
So that's it. Do you get easily close with guys because of your interest?
Do I get what?
Do you easily get close with guys? Do you have mostly guy friends because of your interest?
No, I actually have a lot of girlfriends, which is really weird so for most people to understand. But I do have a lot of friends that are girls because now the resurgence of gaming culture is really popular now, and it's making me more lucky to have more women as friends. So it's really fun because I have a lot of girlfriends now that play games and build Gundams and really fun stuff. Yeah. So.
Vampy, on the subject of cosplaying, how long do you usually prepare for each costume?
Oh gosh.
For
That's hard.
example, what you're wearing.
Oh, this one only took me 3 days. 3
3
days.
days to make.
3 days to make. But then finding the materials took me, I would say 3 weeks. Because it's really hard to find the materials. I'm sure you hear that all the time from other cosplayers. It's very hard to find materials. And but like a Gundam costume, like depending on which one it is, 500 to 700 hours. A smaller costume, 300 hours. So
That Gundam costume you're talking about earlier, you made it.
Yes, everything. I build a lot of model kits, so I understand engineering pretty well and strapping. So I research a lot of people who make Gundam costumes, and they're generally people who are really young, and the sizing's a little bit off. So I also noticed the really good ones, they're engineers or they actually have real jobs, and it's really interesting what they do. So I studied all of them before I did what I did. I made a lot of mistakes though. It's not perfect, but when I finished, it was to my liking. So it was a lot of work. Yeah.
Talking about sizing, don't you have a hard time putting on some of your costumes?
Yes, of course. I have a lot of problems putting on my clothes or costumes. My Gundam costume, I need 3 people to help me. Because pretty much you're a robot.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be like doing this or Spider-Man or whatever. You're in a robot costume, so you're walking like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, and your shoes are this big.
And the
'Cause
chances you could
I'm
fall
short.
off.
I'm pretty
Heavy.
short, and I have to make shoes that are this big, so to look like a Gundam, to be more overpowering. So it's really funny, I guess, but it's also very interesting.
You also mentioned that you're also into Gunpla, right? Gunpla building, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So what's your preferred scale model? More on master
Oh,
grade?
master grade, yeah.
Alright.
I mainly, because of the scale, I think because my eyes are pretty bad, so I need something that I can put together that is bigger. Perfect grade I don't have a lot of time for. It's a lot of
Really
work.
large.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and I love perfect grades, but they still stay, in the back of my room, 'cause collecting dust because there's no time.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be a kid, right? But I think as an adult, having a perfect grade and building it is kind of like much. You gotta do real human people things. adult things.
You're also doing customized Gunplas like painting.
Yeah,
and-
painting and weathering and the fun stuff. But
Oh, Linda, can I ask something about Paige? Is this the first time you're going to be judging a cosplay event locally, or?
here in Manila?
Yeah.
No, it's my second time.
Okay.
Yes, my
But
second time.
This is the first, since this is the biggest, right?
Yes, it's a brand new con and
Yeah.
there's a lot
How are
of.
you preparing yourself for that?
I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared because I know that in the Philippines the cosplay is insane, and especially how much they're getting. It's more than the U.S. conventions. So I'm really like, wow, you're gonna bring out the craziest cosplayers, the ones with the most armor maybe. Hopefully they're getting a lot of water because they're gonna be dying out there, for many hours. Yeah, I think it's amazing because in America you don't see a lot of people with huge costumes. Some of them, but then not a lot because the materials here are a lot better. I think we have really expensive materials, but the materials you need for Gundams or robot costumes are better here. They're lighter.
More readily available.
More readily available, and over there it's very expensive and heavy. So for people to make a robot costume or something that's like that, it's a lot harder because everything is too dense. I guess it's not light. So yeah.
You mentioned your fascination with engineering, so you have some engineering friends as well.
Yes, I do, but they don't help me, which is really
really?
sad.
Yeah.
I would think that you would want to help me, but
Yeah.
I will call them like, "Hey, so I have this robot costume." Like, "Okay, nerd."
That's what they call.
They
They're
call
the
me
ones
nerd.
who call you nerd.
And they're the real nerds, I think.
Yes, that's so
To
true.
them, I'm a geek,
There's
So
a
they're like-
difference between a nerd and a geek.
Yeah, but I
How
would.
do you differentiate nerd from a geek?
Okay,
How do you-
nerds are actually like the ones. Academics, I think, and the ones are like kind of. They're equally as awkward to me, but different ways. They kind of like explain themselves a lot better than most geeky people because we kind of geek out too much. When we get excited, we're like, "Oh my god!" And we can't speak.
geeking out.
Yeah, geeking
Can't
out.
speak
Spazzing
normally.
out.
Spazzing out. Yeah, geeks are more spastic.
Spazzy people.
It's true, right?
Yeah.
On that subject, we think I think maybe you could tell us if you're better with if you were to choose geeks or nerds,
Am I better with?
or if you were going to choose
With people.
nerds.
Who do I like
better,
more?
Yeah.
maybe or for you better people,
Geeks, of course.
more fun.
Oh,
people.
geeks, of course. I don't care about people acting weird. I'm weird too. So I mean, obviously I'm in this.
Yeah,
You
so I
know,
guess-
it's normal for me.
So when it comes to your
Yeah.
taste in men, it's the same as well.
Of course, they have to know their robots. If they don't know their robots, what
They're
do we
not
have
gonna
any-
cut it.
We can't talk then. It
So
would be
that's your
hard to
first
talk.
criteria. You have
Kind
to
of
know
yes,
them.
yeah. The
Robots, mecha,
Mecha,
Gundam.
yes. Gundam, And I like super robots too. I like Mazinger, I like of course it's popular here. Voltus is really big.
yeah,
out
Voltus
here.
5,
yeah.
Yeah, Voltus is really big. I know my friend Jay, who's also a judge here, Jay Tablante. He also
yeah.
shot.
Photographer.
He's a
Yeah, he's amazing, and he actually shot a pilot, a Gundam pilot. No, a Voltus pilot, right? With the Jinri.
The Jinri, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Jamie.
as Jamie.
I wanted to
Jamie,
cosplay that, but she did such a good job. I'm like afraid. she's amazing. I love her too. So, yeah.
In addition to that, what do you think of guy cosplayers?
Guy cosplayers.
Yeah, guy cosplayers.
Okay, I love them. Of course, they're kind of like me, but they wear. The funny thing is, in America, I don't know if in Asia it's big, but they cross.
Cross-dressing.
Cross-dress.
Cross-dress.
Yeah, they do Hestia.
Crossplay.
Cross
you know?
cosplay.
Yeah, they kind
Yeah,
of
they
do
pretend
like.
to be guys, but actually they're girls.
But then they're missing the makeup part
yeah.
in America. They don't wear the makeup. Oh, like you wear the sexy stuff, but you don't wear the makeup. You have to wear the makeup too. So then I think that it's kind of, I feel like cosplay is like this now. There's respect for men and women now. Because before it, like guys felt left out. They're like, no one wants to take my picture. But now everyone's like equal almost, and I think that's awesome. Guys need the love too, because they're they're the ones kind of like they're part of the scene too.
Can you say that you're more comfortable with cosplaying guys as compared to just normal guys?
Regular.
Regular people.
Regular Joes are cosplaying dudes.
Oh, I just cosplay with anybody. Really. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If the first time are like really good at it, it doesn't really matter to me because we all start from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know.
So let's move on more on.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned that you're more on gaming, so which do you prefer the JRPGs or the Western RPGs?
Oh, JRPGs, of course.
Yeah, I saw your Bravely Default cosplay.
Yeah, Bravely Default. Right now, I'm really stuck on Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love Monster Hunter. Yeah, like I didn't even post the pictures. It's gonna come out end of this week or next. Oh, I think end of this week. Wednesday. I don't even know the day anymore. Wednesday or Thursday, my Monster Hunter photo shoot will be out.
Nice.
And I have like another girl with me, she's cosplaying, and I made her play the game with me before she made the costume. So we have that epic shoot, with my huge hammer, and it's gonna be really cool.
Cool.
So yeah. Yeah, but JRPGs are my favorite.
Since speaking of JRPGs, Xenoblade Chronicles X will be arriving
I
this December, right?
know. I already looked up the costumes for that one.
Awesome.
But then I wouldn't cosplay it until I actually play it because I don't know if I will like the girl characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
So you have to love your character first.
I have to.
Yeah.
It'll be weird.
It's important.
Yeah, if someone asks me like, "What do you wear?" It would be kind of weird if I can't answer. And and if it doesn't feel like me, I wouldn't want to spend all that money and time to make that costume. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah. It's like buying a toy that you don't even like. You're like, hey, here's a $300 toy. What am I gonna do with it? You want to look at it and be proud of it. So.
Or maybe actually building a model kit.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part. So yeah.
Nice.
Vampy, outside of cosplaying, what are your other interests?
Oh well, of course, food. I love food and I like cooking too. I love to cook. I think this is my passion though. If I was to quit cosplay, I would definitely do a food blog and write and travel talking about food. And I don't know a lot of chefs. And yeah, to me it's passion. What you eat is passion. Some people eat just to eat and survive, like whatever. I'll eat that. I can't be like that. I'll be like, no, I want to eat. I'm not picky though. I mean, I'll eat. I like good food. It has to taste good, and healthy food, which is good too. And the other passion is dogs, which is really weird. Besides Gundams and stuff, I love dogs. I'm obsessed with dogs. So half of my Instagram I follow half of them are dogs. So I know them by name, first name, everything.
Have you ever tried putting your dogs in cosplay or something?
My dog? Oh no. He's a Shih Tzu. He gets too hot because they have
They're furry.
they look like teddy bears, right? So like Ewoks. So I wouldn't do that to my Ewok. But I have my Shih Tzu is really great. But he would not wear a costume. I put a shirt on him. He looks so angry because they already look angry. He was like this. He wasn't happy about it. So
You never tried it.
I don't want to try because he'll get angry with me. Shih Tzus are very moody dogs, and they won't talk. They won't look at you if you do something. So I don't want him mad at me. Yeah.
Sorry, final question.
Yes.
You get a lot of attention from different people. So what can you suggest for guys out there who want to make to get the attention of cosplayers like you?
That's kind of hard to say because it depends on. That depends on what. It's okay. I think it's kind of hard to say because I think that to get the attention, it depends on what you're trying to get. for example, I would only bring comic costumes or anime style costumes to a convention, but a lot of people bring like some random costumes to. It has to be fitting the right convention, so it makes sense, right? So sometimes you see a lonely person walking around the convention. And they're, it's a comic convention, but they're wearing like something so obscure, anime-wise.
Naruto.
Like, but Naruto is actually popular.
Yeah,
Naruto.
But if something like really obscure, like a Record of Lore's War, like super old,
Oh yeah.
and then they're walking around and they're expecting someone to take their picture, but no one's taking the picture. That's the reason why. You're at a comic convention. No one's gonna know who you are. So, in a sense, if you really want to show off your work, I would say cater it to the right convention. Star Trek convention, go to the Star Trek convention. Comic convention, bring out your comic book costume. Then you can get appreciation for your costume, as well as other people to talk to you because you make friends out of this scene, right? So most of my friends are from the scene, from the conventions I go to. So I wear a Psylocke and I see other person. Yeah, I wear a Psylocke and if I see other people that like, dressing as Psylocke, I immediately go up to them like, hey, you're from this, this issue. And we become friends. And that's how you became, that's how you do it. But if you're just so obscure, no one's gonna know you. You're not gonna make any friends, and you're gonna feel sad. So yeah, that's my advice.
What have you tried going to a convention like very casually, like you're not a guest, like
Normal geek mode.
normal geek mode, and people doesn't really recognize you as Vampy.
Right.
Have you
In
done
America,
that?
they do. Because I do a lot of pictures without cosplay, so they do. But then they're very cool with me. I never really had bad experiences, which is really I'm very grateful for. I've never had bad experience at a con. No one's been mean. I'm pretty chill as a person. I'm kind of like everyone calls me in America like everyone's brother. Like she's my bro. Like even girls call me that. So. I really feel very thankful for that. So, and I think everyone's pretty equal, and so they treat me the same. I'm a fan too. So yeah.
Vampy, final question.
Yes. Last question.
What do you consider your weirdest or most outrageous costume you've ever worn?
Okay. That's weirdest. Well, in America, they think my Gundam costume's weird.
Oh,
Really? Because
yes, weird.
it is America. It is weird. Because when I wear it, they're thinking I'm like Voltron or something.
Yeah.
Or,
They don't really know Gundam.
And they're like, why do you wear it? You can't move. Oh, why do you wear it? It's not sexy. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I like this. I'm not doing this for you. You know what I mean? Like I want to, and I get that a lot. So as me dressing as a goof or a unicorn Gundam, they say, why are you wearing that? You're not showing any sexy body parts or whatever. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but you don't have to look at me. You don't have to take my picture because I do this for me. And they forget that because a lot of people think, oh, you want to get popular and stuff. But I guess I'm going backwards then, if they think that. So I think that's the weirdest thing in America or anywhere that I go to is my robot costumes. They think it's a little bit weird for a girl to like that. Yeah.